everybody, this is Pastor Bonnie, and I'm excited to try something new with you guys today. It's a new technique that I actually haven't done myself, so we're going to be learning together. And then I just want to show you the materials. We're going to be using modeling paste, and then these are the acrylic paints. You can see they're actually the bold brights. I got these from Walmart for like $8. And then we're going to be using a palette knife. I got these on Amazon, so I have a whole bunch of different ones. So what I'm going to do is I think we're going to do like a pretty field scene with daisies. So what I'll do is I'll just stop it and start it and just tell you what I'm doing, and then we're just gonna have fun. And to be honest, I don't know myself what this is gonna look like, and that's half the fun. So you can see I've just added daubs of color on here. There's no rhyme or reason to it. I'm gonna look for sky in here and grass down here in the middle, and then we're gonna do some other things that are fun. But to start with, this is how we'll start. So we're just going to use our palette knife and just kind of work all of these in. These are new, so I'm not really used to these yet. Actually, I've got one that's this one. This one's just a plastic one that I got at Walmart. I'm actually going to use this one. So we're just going in any random way. You'll see with acrylics, it's really fun because you just add layer upon layer upon layer with it. And I'm actually at work, so you hear these little bubble chats. It's quiet this time of night, so it just works out really well. I can do this while I'm working with the painting. Little grandbabies staying with us with my daughter, and I've got 2 little puppies, so sometimes it gets a little noisy in our house, but we love it and we enjoy them so much. But I think I'm going to put just a little more blue. This paint too is not very thick, which is what I want for this project, for this part. We're going to thicken it up with the modeling paste, but for now, this is what I want. And I want the dark blue. So you hear my puppies. We have 2 little mini dachshunds. One's a short hair and one's a long haired, and they are so much fun, but they get kind of noisy. We're just going to take our time. It's so relaxing to do this. I hope you guys enjoy it. You can just sit down, find a quiet time. I just do really simple techniques. I'm not the best artist in the world, but I have fun talking and sharing with you. Okay, let's just do that. Let me get a little bit softer. And I think I'm going to put just a tiny little bit of white. That's what I mean. Yours will look totally different than mine does, and that's half the fun. We're going to cover the background up anyway, but I just want a little texture. All right. Some of the modeling paste, and this is the little jar. I got this online at Amazon, and I'm gonna use a little darker green. This is actually emerald green, and this is a thick body paint, but you can see this is really thick. It's like cake frosting, and I want to have some fun with it. Just a little bit of yellow with it. You just mix it until it feels right to you. And then what I'm going to do is we're just going to some grasses. So I'm just gonna start. Kind of fun to make the textures with it. I hope you guys have had a really great day today. For me, it's been just a quiet, nice, fun day, and I've had I've had nice customers on the line, and just been having a good day. But this is my joyful time. Just be quiet and do something that's relaxing. Looks messy, kind of not so great right now, but it'll be pretty when we get done with it. I'll just hold it up a little bit. I want you to see. You can kind of see how it just added a little bit of texture with it. And then purple is actually my favorite color, and I love to work with fan brushes. So what I'm going to do is I'll show you one of my favorite things to do. And let me just get my fan brush. This one's a little bit stiffer. It's not quite softer, but we're just going to put some pretty flowers because these will all be in the background. Well, like I said, what's so fun about acrylic painting, every little bit that you do adds to it. And I'm going to mix a little dark blue with that to make it a bit darker, so I'll stop it and do that and show it to you. So what I did is I took the primary blue and I mixed it with the Princess Purple, which that's actually my favorite color. I just love it. And you can see it's a little bit darker, and that's what I wanted. And we're going to use our same brush. You want to keep water nearby, and then don't let the brushes get dried out. But sorry about the lighting, you guys. Maybe if I move it up a little bit. The sun is just starting to go down, so hopefully this will show up a little bit. But I'm going to use the long, slender palette knife, and then you just want to grab a little bit on each side, kind of move it side to side, and then I'm going to be making a petal like this. So we're going to try, and let's see what this looks like. And I want to do I love daisies, so that's what we're going to try. Let's see how this does. I don't know if this, I'm hoping this white, actually, you know what? I'm going to stop it and add some white with it just in case it dries clear. I mixed white with it. Actually, I kind of like it better because and we're just going to go over the other ones we did. I've got to practice this too. So this will take a little bit of practice to get these the way you want, but the fun part is it can be really forgiving. Maybe by the time I make a couple of them, I'll have it figured out. And I always tell you guys, for those of you that are new to my channel, I am an ordained minister. So I always want to offer, if you have any prayer requests, please leave me a message. in the chat box. You don't have to put what it is for, because we want to maintain your privacy, but I am always available, and I do pray for people. I get requests from all over the world to pray, and especially I think with everything going on in the world right now, there's just a lot of worry and concern about having enough to live on, even trying to get baby formula for moms with little babies is really tough, you know. So anything you want to pray about, I'm always here for you. I love you guys, each and every one of you. And you know, this is just an honor to spend time with you. And of course, God's right there for you. You just have to reach out to him. He'll help you too. This is fun. This is actually kind of fun doing it. And I like that the colors they're not dry underneath, and I really kind of wanted that because it just adds a little color with them. But yeah, I think it's coming out kind of fun. And then I want to try, just for the fun of it, let's see. This is a round one. Let me see what this one looks like. That's really pretty. It kind of makes the petals. And we'll just stop it and rinse this off and work on the try. I mixed some pink with the modeling paste, so let's see if we can get just some little tiny flowers. Oh, and this is the little palette knife that we're using. And you can turn the, you know, this is an 8x10, so it's easy to turn. I still don't quite have it the way I want it yet. I want to get it even thicker than this, so I think I might. I saw a recipe where you can use some cornstarch, and I may try that just to get it even thicker. This is okay, but it's still not quite what I'm looking for. Really care for this one. Let's see if we can use the big one. I like this better. I'm gonna try this. Like, this one's just a lot of experimenting, so I went ahead and got some more white and mixed it, and then I think we're just gonna try. I kind of like these bigger flowers better. See what these looks like. Yeah, see how cool it is? So you can just cover it right up over that daisy. I think the lighting's a little bit better now. The sun's kind of gone down. that's all I'm going to do for the big flowers. I want to put some little tiny ones in there. So I'm just going to make sure, because you don't want your stuff to get, always have water, a glass of water. You could just put it in there. So I am going to just use my fan brush, put a few little white ones in here. Just kind of sprinkle them around. And we'll put some little white sprigs in here. So we just want a few flowers because this is such a small canvas. And just roll it. And then I'm going to use some of the dark green that we had. Just using a regular paintbrush. And I just want to put just a little bit of leaves in with it. Maybe just like a little stem. Let's see, guys, it's just easy, simple and easy. And we're gonna use our fan brush again. We're gonna put some more green in. So you can make grass too with it if you just do an upward sweeping motion. That's what I want, because flowers hide in the grass. I like that it's kind of picking up a little bit of the other colors. Add just a little more green for the leaves, because you can't really see these. Put a little yellow in it. So I'm just mixing a little yellow and a little bit of green. And there's somebody outside who's working on their lawn. You can hear it. I live out west, so it gets really hot this time of year. So everybody mows and they cut the grass in the evenings. I do the same thing. And then we're going to put just a little daub of yellow for the centers on the flowers. So we will get our little just adds a nice little touch. This honestly, it's not my favorite painting, but it's just been fun learning the techniques. I really honestly don't like it that much, but it's just kind of fun to work with it. So I'm having to get used to the palette knife. It's a lot easier, honestly, to work with the paintbrushes, but that's okay. We'll get there. And I'm going to put some more colors in here. I like that a lot better. Put some tall ones in. Don't you just love flowers? This kind of reminds me of the summertime out in the field. And when I was a little girl, I used to really have fun picking flowers for my mom. She just loved it when we would do that. What I'm doing, I'm going back through now, adding some brush strokes while the paint's wet. So I'm just going to use some of the dark green and kind of work on the grasses a little bit. And I'm actually liking this better the more I add to it, which is the cool part about acrylics. Just adds a lot more. I want the texture. I went back and added some more on the leaves. I think I'm going to stop because I'm not going to add any more to it, but you can see if I turn it this way, it does make the pieces three-dimensional. This really is not my favorite painting, so this is just going to be one of those ones where we learn, try different techniques, probably have to do it a bunch of times. I hope you guys are just blessed. There'll be more paintings that'll be better than this one, I promise. But Lord bless you and you take care.